Hello, hello. Welcome back in, everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Great to see you. I hope you will come in and put a thumbs up. We're going to talk about Devlin Tate for a minute. Well, he deserves more than a minute, so we're going to talk just a little bit about Devlin. And I have been promising I would do this, and I have been so backed up. But Devlin Tate still has not been found. He has been missing. And so I'm going to talk about him a little bit here today. So come on in if you're in the bushes and just say, hey, where you're from. And if you don't want to or don't feel comfortable, that's fine. Just go ahead and put up a thumbs up. And let's get his name and face out there and keep it out. I'm just going to go ahead and start. This won't be a very long live either. I'm just trying to get caught up on some things and get some people's names out there. And again, a promise is a promise. So I promised I would do this case, and I am sorry I am so late getting it out. I have been swamped, and I have shared his posters and things like that, but he's not getting enough attention. Hey, Dawn, come on in. Good to see you. Good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. We're going to get Devlin's name out here today. Hey, Millie. Hello, hello. We're going to get Devlin's name out here, and he hasn't been getting enough traction. Hey, Lisa B. Always. You did make a live. I didn't think anybody was going to come in midday, so I was just going to go ahead with it. I've been promising. Y'all seen this name. You've seen the face. Panda Bear's mom's been fighting to keep his name and face out there, and I've been promising I would do this, even though I've put his posters out some. You know, he's important too. And, you know, I want to get some things out there about him. Hey, Carol loves embroidery and crime. Hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Y'all want to hear it again? It's raining. It's pouring. Smiley's life is boring. I'm just saying it's raining again. What in the world? I hear we got a storm down in South Florida. Oh, Lord, have mercy, honey. I don't know. I don't think nobody in South Florida is going to have a good 4th of July because it's going to rain all over it. It is. It is. Lord, have mercy. Y'all be bringing them grills in the house right on that stove, right with that skillet. I'm just saying. Y'all be cooking them hamburgers on that stove. And just throw them hot dogs in that microwave. You know what I always say? Your daughters in Destin. Well, I don't know. I'm sure they'll get some too. It's supposed to rain all week. I don't know. Lord have mercy. Well, maybe they won't get sunburnt. I'll just tell you that. Maybe she won't get sunburnt. I don't know though, Lisa. Hey, you gotta, sometimes that's when you gotta watch out. When the sun's not out, that's when you get burnt. I don't know what the deal is with that. I still hadn't figured it out, as old as I am. Just tell her, make sure to use that sunblock. I'm just saying. That's the craziest stuff I ever heard. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope y'all all got your coffee. This ain't going to be a long live. I really want to put a lot of people that deserve it out. Everybody deserves to be out there. Everybody deserves to be out there. So I do want to spend a little more time trying to get everybody that I can out in some way or another, whether it be a post, more short lives, whatever it is, because they deserve it. And some of these I've noticed are not getting enough attention. Lisa said her first vacay since she left her abusive husband and got custody of it. Good for her, honey. Good for her. I'm glad she's doing something for herself. You know, you have to take care of yourself. And when you realize that and you take that first step out and you start doing for yourself, she's going to feel so much better. I bet she's got a lot of weight off of her shoulders. I bet she does. And I know you're tickled for her. So happy. I'm happy for her, and I don't even know her. I'm very glad she's doing something for herself and her kids. Sometimes it takes a long time. Tell her to enjoy herself. They got all those shops and stuff, and if she don't have the money, it's nice to just go look. Tell her to go look and dream for next time. You know, it's something to do. I know you're tickled for her. I know she's tickled. I hope it don't rain on her. I hope it don't. I hope, and even if it does, she can just sit back and relax. Yes, enjoying the freedom. That's what I was going to say. And the peace of not having to get up, jump and worry about every move and all that. Tell her to enjoy it. Enjoy it. And you enjoy not having to worry about her and the kids. That's great. And look, they'll enjoy the fireworks. They'll still have those. They'll enjoy the fireworks and all that. So yeah, Millie's right. They'll enjoy that, and good she got away. It's raining in Pennsylvania too. I told somebody this morning, I said, I have never seen it rain so much. Maybe I have. Maybe I just didn't pay attention, but it has rained every day. Oh, I know, Lisa. I worry all the time too. You always got worries. And it don't matter. I think you have more worries as they get older. Honestly, when they're little, you know where they're at if you're a good parent. And you worry, but when they get grown, I don't know. I don't think it ever stops. You get more worried. Hey, Karen, good to see you again. I know I'm wearing y'all out, honey. It's been raining here, and so I'm just like working. My family's like, what are you doing? I'm like researching, working. And I found out I could make those little posters and put my little sayings on them and all the little things I want to do. I'm like, well now, Smiley's got her a new toy. So, yeah, I'm just working. I need to have my butt in there cleaning. Yeah, I've been busy. I sent Millie some stuff from last night just to look at, and she's like, she didn't get it till this morning. She's like, I've been oversleeping. I think I need a raise. She was just kidding me. Mods don't make nothing, y'all. Poor mods. They don't make anything. It's sad. Oh, gosh. It's sad. She's like, I got to catch up. I said, well, did you see what I sent you above there? She said, yeah. I said, oh, okay. We blame that on Josh. We blame that over Josh at the lab. He come in here one time about last year and said, who's the main mod in here? Smiley ain't got no main mod. But then we decided to make Millie a main mod. So we joke with her all the time. Well, Millie, you want that job? Smiley didn't know nothing. Smiley didn't know she needed a main mod. We love our Joshy Poo. Oh, we love Josh. I just don't get over there much because he goes on late at night. That is a true story, isn't it, Millie? we think back, we have conversations sometimes and we think back at, we used to have a lot of fun. Used to. Now it's all sad and tears. Oh God. Smiley even got a feather up her butt today and wrote a song. I said, oh God, I'll get dragged for that. I didn't put nobody's name in it. I didn't put nobody's name in it. I was just like, let's see if Smiley can write a song. She can. Smiley did. I got talent. I got talent and didn't even know it. Oh, Lord. The song is spot on. I had to write it twice. I had to do it twice. I'm like, I don't like that title. Let me do the other one. I'm like, what's these people talking about? Smiley can do anything they can do. I can do it better. I'm old, y'all. I can do all the things. I can. I can do it. I can. I wrote that. I wrote it. I'm proud of myself. I'm very proud. I didn't name nobody. It's got my name up there. Y'all can say it's Smiley's. I thought it was rather funny. Some people won't, but I do. Look, you got to have a sense of humor to be in true crime. Hey, Jacqueline. Hello, everybody coming in. Hello. So anyway. So, as I promised, excuse me, as I promised, I would do a live about Devlin Tate. And it'll be a short live, but again, I just want to get his name out there. I know. I'm good at it. She's narcissistic. Honey, I love myself. Let me tell y'all, you got to love yourself. I love myself. It took me a long time to love myself, but I love myself. Y'all can say what you want. Hey, BMW Coupe. Hello, girl. Hello. Oh, hello. Anyway, I'm going to stop now. I'm just playing, y'all. But I promised I would talk about him. Although it's been a while since I have put anything out about him, his flyers and stuff. He does not get enough attention, and I have put flyers out about him. So I do want to, I want to catch up on everything. I stay swamped all the time, but and it gets to you. But I never want to lose Sebastian Rogers in the wayside, and I'm not going to do that. So with that being said, I do want to put these shorts out, or these small lives out on these others that deserve it as well. But I'm sorry I'm so late getting it out. But today, let's talk about him just a minute. He is missing. He's 18 years old. His name is Devlin Lee Tate. And, excuse me, and he was last seen on April 21st walking on foot. And he was last seen at Carl's or near Carl's supermarket in Lake Odessa, Michigan. He's 6 foot and he weighs 170 pounds, or he did at the time. And he was wearing all black clothing. Well, no, not all black clothing. I'm sorry. That's in my head. He was wearing a black zip-up hoodie with a white t-shirt and blue jeans, and he had on black cowboy boots. Now, he has medical needs. He has cerebral palsy. He has ADHD. He has Tourette's, and he has fetal alcohol syndrome. So he is on medicine that he has not had. And also, he may appear younger mentally and he may also appear smaller than he really is. And with that being said, you can call the sheriff's office there, and their dispatch number that is non-emergency is the 616-527-5737. Their other number is 616-527-0400. Now, he has been diagnosed, like I said, with cerebral palsy, ADHD, Tourette's. I don't know how bad his Tourette's was, and I don't know how bad his cerebral palsy was. Some people with cerebral palsy, I know somebody that has it now, you can barely tell it. Some people are very crippled up with it. He didn't look like in the photo, and I can't judge by a photo and not knowing him that how bad his was. Carol, he's been missing since 4/21. Excuse me, I am losing my voice. He's been missing since 4/21 of 25. Yeah, your brother was bedridden. And see, a lot of people back then used to be the one I'm talking about. You can't really tell. The only reason they knew he had it, he walked specifically on his tiptoes. And he got tested for it and all that stuff. But anyway, they called it mild cerebral palsy. But he does have mental and emotional delays. They say he's around a 7 or 9-year-old, despite what his body is looking like, despite what his age and physical appearance is. So that's real important because he can get taken real advantage of. Now, however, they say he did take a walk every day, and he went on a morning routine walk that day, April 21st, with no sign. They say there's no sign of foul play. I'm just saying, and I hope not. But, I don't know. They say there's no sign of foul play. They say he went on his routine walk every morning. The surveillance video captured him at the supermarket, Carl's supermarket. But he never returned again, and he never contacted family. They tried to do searches and search parties. They did the social media campaigns. They did fundraisings. They did stuff including t-shirt sales. I guess more people know about that stuff. I don't know about all that. But the sheriff's office has had searches, but no new updates from my understanding. If you're near Lake Odessa, you notice someone matching Devlin's profile or possibly appearing much younger. And then two, you got to remember, if he's out there, has he ate or, very much? Has he lost weight or anything? Is he hungry? What does he look like? I don't know. Any small information. Hey, Bob. Good to see you, Bob. Yeah, where is this young man, Bob says, and why isn't he getting much coverage? I don't know, but he needs more coverage. And I'm hoping he gets more. I'm absolutely hoping he gets more. And with all of his medical issues, I'm surprised there's not. I didn't realize he had this many medical issues, Bob, until today. I knew he had cerebral palsy. But I didn't realize he had all these things until today. I was trying to read up on him. So, yeah, why is he not getting the coverage that he needs? I don't understand why these bigger channels are not putting him out. I'm not understanding that at all. What did happen to him? I'm not even familiar with, and I was trying to look it up, like, who was, you might know this, like, who was he living with? If he, and I got a video to watch, I haven't watched it yet, but like, who was he living with? Like, if he had the mental capacity, and I have questions just like y'all do. If he had the mental capacity of a 7 or 9-year-old, and I'm not saying anything's wrong because, you know, some are very smart and all that, but I don't know what the medical, I just don't know. But I'm saying, like, and nowadays, but I'm just saying, like, how far was that store? And again, his body was more than his mind and stuff. Why was somebody not walking to the store with him? Hey, Terry, I don't know all the answers. I can't judge anybody in this case. I don't know. I'm not familiar with this case except for I know when he went missing. I've put out flyers. I know that Panda Bear's mom comes in here all the time. She goes to everywhere. I know that there's not been much coverage on him. I keep promising to do it, and here I am now. And I haven't understood why he's not getting the coverage. So I want him to get the coverage. I don't yeah, exactly, Gypsy. So I don't understand. And I mean, I don't understand who was he living with? What is the background? I don't know the background. I don't know all the things. But it's sad. And how they got him on camera at the stores, from what I'm understanding. But where is everything else? What happened to him? Did he leave with somebody? I don't know. I pray he can be found soon, safe and alive. I have said it over and over and over again. You've heard me many, many times. These people, kids, adults, they're not just headlines. They're not just faces on posters. They are real people. They deserve, every one of them, to be found. They don't deserve to be missing. Thank you, Millie, for that. They don't deserve to be missing, and I don't understand it. I don't understand why somebody's missing. Let's watch this little video on this. I think I got two. I think when he first went missing, and then I have another one I want to watch. Hey, Holly. Welcome in, everybody. Hold on. Okay, I think it's this one. And this is News 13. If somebody will put it up, because I couldn't see it at first, but now I do. News 13, Michigan, I guess. Hold on, it's spinning. My God. I'm sorry, y'all. If I can get through a live without something spinning, I'd be doing great. You're welcome to share this, Woman's Warrior, and yeah, anything about him.
New tonight, the family of a missing Lake Odessa teenager is hoping someone knows where he is. Devlin Tate was last seen April 21st on surveillance video at Carl's Market downtown. 13 on your side's Kiara Patterson spoke with his family. She joins us now with the latest, Kiara.
Juliet, Devlin's family says his disappearance has been a complete shock, and they're hoping someone can help bring him home.
Heartbreaking and gut-wrenching.
That's how 18-year-old Devlin Tate's family
How that I wouldn't wish on nobody.
It was supposed to be just another Monday. Devlin, a routine walker, left home for a trip to the store, but this time he never returned.
I didn't think anything of it really until like 10 o'clock hit, and then I was like super worried, especially when I went to places and couldn't find him. Then my heart just sank.
Sabrina Cook says her nephew was last seen the morning of April 21st on surveillance video at Carl's Market in downtown Lake Odessa. He's 6 feet tall, weighs 170 pounds, and was wearing a black sweatshirt, white t-shirt, jeans, and cowboy boots.
He's got a goofy personality, brown hair.
He's well known in the community. He frequents Buddies on the Beach, Carl's, Penny's Pizzeria, the laundromat.
Devlin is diagnosed with autism, cerebral palsy, Tourette's, and fetal alcohol syndrome. He's now been without his critical medication for over a week. His family is working closely with police, but with no solid leads. They're asking the public to check security cameras and report anything that could help. With his 19th birthday just weeks away, his family is holding on to hope that he'll soon be found.
Devlin's birthday's in 25 days, and I hope that he's home before then. We can only hope that he's still alive, that he's okay.
And if you have any information about Devlin, you're asked to contact the Ionia County Sheriff. Juliet.
Thank you, Kiara.
Thank you, Woman's Warrior. I appreciate that. Okay, so, and then we have another one here. Oh, hold on a minute. Sorry, y'all. So sorry. All right, so hold on. Share. God, my eyes are going so bad from doing this all the time. Let's see. Hold on a minute. Missing. I think this is it. Y'all don't understand how tiny these things are when you get in here. Hold on.
I think that's amazing. I could not live someplace like that because I have too many skeletons in my closet.
Okay.
Now, for 18-year-old Devlin Tate, it was home. It was a place filled with familiar routines and the comfort of family. Now, guys, Devlin wasn't your typical 18-year-old. He had several medical conditions
Yes,
that made life a little bit more challenging for him. He had cerebral palsy, Tourette's syndrome, ADHD, and fetal alcohol syndrome. But guys, he faced each day with courage, okay? He didn't let it get him down. And to those who knew him, Devlin was a kind and gentle soul. Now, his mental age, his family shares, is more in the line with a child between the ages of 7 and 12. His family says he was very outgoing, loving, and very social. And guys, he loved fishing on calm afternoons. He loved attending church and walking around town. It was all part of his routine. And guys, it was a sense of independence he had grown into. And it made him feel connected and part of his community, which, guys, that is so important when individuals are struggling with these kind of, health issues. Now, on the morning of Monday, April 21st, 2025, yes, guys, April 21st, 2025, Devlin followed his usual routine. He got up, he walked into town. And guys, this is something he did almost every day. Now, he stopped at Carl's Supermarket where surveillance captured him entering around 8:21. He was wearing a black zip-up hoodie, a white t-shirt, blue jeans, and black cowboy boots. But guys, sometimes after that, Devlin disappeared. By that evening, panic had set in. Devlin always came home between 6 and 8 p.m. Okay. He was reliable, like clockwork. But guys, this time he did not return home. His family reported him missing at 10 p.m., and the Iona County Sheriff's Office began their investigation. Guys, today is May 12th, and since that day in
Sorry, I was on mute. I wonder, this just makes me, something just popped in my head. I don't know, because I've never had any missing kids, but I wonder if, because he was 18, if even though he had all these disabilities and stuff, if they come right out, the police, or if they told him to wait, or if they just waited a couple of hours because he was 18. I'm not quite sure. I understand. Again, I'm not blaming anybody. Yeah, I have so many questions. It hit me. Who called the police? I guess I'm gonna have to do a lot more research, but I don't know. Oh my God, it's just so sad. Okay, let me carry on. Sorry, that just popped in my head. Okay.
in April, there have been no confirmed sightings, no phone activity, no social media posts, no banking records. Guys, it is as if he vanished into thin air. Now, behind the scenes, his family has been doing everything they can. They've sold t-shirts and signs. They've held their own search parties, and they are organizing a bake sale on May 18th from noon to 4 p.m. to raise funds for a reward. Now, the community has rallied, but law enforcement's updates have been minimal. Now, guys, I wanted to say it's frustrating for so many that law enforcement doesn't give as much information as we would like them to. I always try to remind all of us, sometimes they have to play things close to the vest, but damn, I wish they could find a way to share more with the family. Okay. Devlin's family did share some concerns that may add context. He had recently been bullied by local high school students, but he never said he felt unsafe. Law enforcement are aware of this, and they know the individuals. Okay. He has also had expressed an ongoing desire to meet his biological mother, who lives in Arizona. Guys, for over a year, he had talked about her often. The biological mother has been contacted, but says she has not heard from Devlin.
Oh, that's sad.
Additionally, he had some recent legal troubles, which may have added emotional stress in the days leading up to his disappearance. But guys, his family says Devlin did not run away. Okay. He had too many routines, too many familiar touchstones. He was not a threat to anyone. He was simply loved. His family said he is a sweet kid and they miss him deeply.
I wonder
Devlin
if
is not dangerous.
those kids
Just
did something.
has a younger mind. And they've said, we are thankful for everyone who is helping us look for him. Now, they've launched a public Facebook group called Help Find Devlin Tate, where updates, flyers, and event announcements are shared. Their hope is that someone, somewhere, knows something, that someone saw a face they didn't recognize or heard something that didn't feel right, that someone will speak up. Guys, I am begging you on behalf of everyone, if you have information about the whereabouts of Devlin Tate, please contact Iona County Sheriff's Office at 616-527-5737. Let's keep sharing Devlin's name. Let's keep looking, guys. He matters. Let's share his missing person flyers that will be posted on our Facebook page. Guys, it's been, several weeks. Let's help this family get answers. We don't want this to turn into months or years.
Yeah, y'all go sub up to her and watch her. She's absolutely right. We don't want this to turn into months or years. And Karen, you're absolutely right. One thing I want to praise is Panda Bear's mom. Y'all drop her link too, because that's one thing I've noticed about her. I don't know if she's from there or not, to be honest, but she has absolutely not given up on him. She has made it her mission. That's how I know about this case. She has made it her mission to go in every chat, to drop his name everywhere, and to make sure that Devlin has stayed out there in the public's eye, period, in the story. But there's something that this lady just said on this tape, and that's, I say tape, look, I'm old school, on this podcast, that she may not have, I know she has a channel. We may have to wait till she comes back in here. It's okay, Millie. But if y'all see her in here, just click on it and sub up to her, because I know she does keep some things out. But anyway, let's see. The bullying, that's what I want to say, the bullying. When she said that, I was like, oh, everybody, and then she went on to say, everybody in the town knows him. It kind of made me sad, because I got a brother that has issues, and since my mom died, I have to, take care of him and stuff. But everybody, knows him and all that. And I got to thinking about Devlin here, and I thought something else hit me. Something else absolutely hit me. I thought, what if those high school bullies, and kids are mean. They are, you got your kids that you want to protect, but you also got your bullies. You got your ones that are absolutely mean, and I'm fixing to show you. Well, I ain't going to show you, but I'm going to tell you, and you're going to know what I'm talking about. There's just no help for them. And those are the ones that turn out to be the murderers, and the ones that go on in life to be the nobodies, and the whatevers, for whatever reason. But anyway, it just made me think, did they get together and think it was funny to do something to him? I hope not. But is it a possibility? Yes. And it dawned on me right here, right now, just a minute ago. Do y'all remember, and this was way years ago, way before y'all heard of me and I heard of y'all years ago. I don't know that case, but I'm definitely going to try to figure it out and look it up. There was a case where these little boys was in the woods, and I think one of them was a redheaded little boy. I don't remember, but anyway, they was in the woods, and they took their friend. They thought they were friends. I was looking at the Diddy watch. It ain't come in yet. They thought they were friends, and took them back there, beat them with sticks, and I can't remember the whole story. I'll have to think about it. Beat them with sticks, cut their wounds open, and poured the Kool-Aid and all the salt and everything in them in the woods. Do y'all remember? Does any of that sound familiar? Or am I just way too old? So I just hope nothing like that has happened to him. And I hope he's found safe. But I'm so scared that somebody's taking advantage of him. Woman's Warrior said, Connor Jack Oswald, have you heard of him? Missing 2 years, autistic, found homeless, sleeping rough. I've only heard through Jennifer about him. I don't know that case. But I know there was probably mistakes to hear her talk about it in that. I don't know about it. I mean, I haven't went and looked, and I don't know all about it, but yeah, I've heard about it. Yeah, that one too, Gypsy. So there are mean bullies out there. There are people who do that, and yeah, I remember the girls doing that as well. So horrible, horrible. I just hope that we can get his name and face out there. I wish some of the bigger creators would. It don't really matter if you're big or small. You know, it takes an army. It takes everybody to get, you know, the word out. It don't matter who you are. It don't. Like Bob said a while ago, why is he not getting the attention? Why? You can put little videos, you can put shorts, you can put posts. I'm going to start putting posters. You can do what you know how to do. You know, tag, do whatever you need to do. But everybody deserves to be found. Oh, speaking of that, I don't know what's going on there, but I heard this morning or read something that they might have spotted him. Has anybody heard any updates on that? Jonathan Hong? Right, Holly. Yep, he deserves to be found. So let's just see what we can do to share and keep it out and do what we can. This has really got me wondering now, so I'm going to try to deep look into it and see. And, you know, that reminds me of Asia Degree. You know, she's been gone for years and years and years. And I know that somebody said, I did that case before. Okay. But why are you not doing it some now is the question. And then boom, all of a sudden it started coming back out again. Well, my question is when stuff starts happening in that case, now y'all all of a sudden you want to follow it. You want to put it out there. Why? Why? I'm just asking. Look, let's take a little bit of time out of our busy days and cover these too, because they need attention too. Not just when you need to line your pockets. I'm just saying. And it doesn't matter how much you cover them. Their names and their faces need to be out there. So with that being said, before I get on a rant, what does that say? I'm sorry. I need to rest my eyes a little bit today. That means y'all get a break till at least well, it is afternoon. What the hell am I talking about? Smiley, maybe me and you could do a spotlight hour once a week and highlight some cases that have no attention. Maybe. We'll see. See, the problem is with Smiley. Smiley don't like to plan. That's Smiley's problem. If I plan, they're always going to fall through. Always. In my personal life, Oh, geez. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what's good. We'll see what's good. And Millie says she ain't lying. I might feel one way 15 minutes and then 20 minutes later it's done. It's over. That's the Gemini in me. Smile around and find out with Smiley. Just, yeah, I'm a free spirit. That's right. Smiley does what Smiley wants. Lord have mercy. Sometimes that's good. Sometimes it's not. You do whatever you want, honey. You do what your little heart desires. My mods can tell you, I don't even tag them and say, hey. Sometimes if I see them on my thing, I might say, okay, I'm going live now. 5 minutes before. I'm telling you, I'm a bad host or whatever you want to call it. I'm a bad person. Somebody says, I didn't get the notification. That's because I didn't notify nobody. Sorry. Whoops. I just take it on a whim. I just do whatever. Millie said, or less. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, but I love y'all. I do love y'all. I love each and every one of you. I love you. So I'll see. Yeah, I'm spontaneous. You love Smiley spontaneous. I am spontaneous. I told y'all I ain't trying to be old either. I know I'm old, but I ain't trying to be old. I'm trying to live as long as I can. I'm trying to be the best I can be. But I may come on here late tonight. I will be posting stuff. I'm always posting stuff, but I'll try to come on here late tonight and do a little something on Sebastian. We gotta always remember Sebastian and stuff. But I want y'all to remember Devlin, and if we have any breaking news, I'm not gonna probably come on unless there's something thrilling about it, but I doubt it unless I have something, unless they walk. Oh God, if they walk, I'm going to come on. But if Puff Daddy P. Diddy walks, Smiley might have a few things to say, a few choice words, but I'll just post it. I'll just let y'all already know. But unless they say, oh no, he's free to go, I might get my pants in a wad and come on, but I don't think that's going to happen. I just don't. If it does, I'll be wrong again and it'll shock me. That's all I'm going to say. But otherwise, y'all have a great day. I love you. Have fun. Do something fun for yourself. I'm off of here. Y'all go. Go, 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 go. Love you. Bye.